Hoodie guy coming back here with another kaspa video. It's been a few days. Just some life things popped up, but here we are. You got the hoodie guys over there on kaspa.com. That is was a free and fair mint, and yeah, checking in on them. Floors 85 over there. But let's take a look at kaspa. Pumped up almost to 12 cents, pulled back, kind of a lot of the market conditions. I've been out of the loop for the few days, but everything in kaspa seems to be chugging along just fine. And you can see 10 blocks per second, hash rate looking good. You can see some people say kaspa has caught mainstream normie attention. Maybe a little bit, a little bit more subreddits, a little bit more YouTube comments. But what's interesting about like the Michael Saylor Coinbase paradox is they build up a lot of power, and what would happen if Michael Saylor ever shifted to selling? Or I believe most of their Bitcoin is in custody, Coinbase, and I think a lot of with the Coinbase that happened this week shows that the market dipped a little bit, recovered mostly, but we're all hoping that Coinbase and Binance listing happens with kaspa. It's a reminder that I think this is going to be mostly a social engineering that they're trying to do, get that hack, get customers' information and try to pretend to be Coinbase customer service. But you want to keep your crypto in cold storage. If you ever get a call from any exchange, most likely it's a scam, but on the off chance it's not, just hang up and call back their official number. Just like if you ever get an email from Coinbase, never click the link in the email. Always just go to your Coinbase app or website separately. Just a good rule of practice. But these companies, on some level, you need the centralization helps bring in more liquidity to make a price rise. But at some point, if you just had a completely circular economy, kaspa, whatever it is, and people are buying and selling and earning kaspa, and they're holding it in self-storage and they're never holding it in a centralized exchange, then if that was whatever one ends up being the winner on that, the purchasing power should increase a lot, because you have more and more large entities getting Bitcoin that could be using third party. Like Coinbase is going to end up holding a lot on either customers' behalf, a little bit on their own, and if they're holding a lot of the ETFs, then that's a big vector of attack, and that could really crash the price of Bitcoin. And right now, if Bitcoin went down, most alts would go down. So we'll see how it shakes out. I guess if you got some stable coins on kaspa, legit stable coins, basically Tether at this point, maybe USDC, and the gigawatt eventually, but right now Tether's the one that's leading the race. So we'll see how it is. But Michael Saylor posted another image. They're going to be buying more Bitcoin. Seems like we're getting close to that next leg up, and we'll hopefully see alts really have the alt season kick in. It's kind of started, but it's not really there yet. You can see Bitcoin dominance is back on the rise, almost about to 64%. So when you kind of look back at the last 5 years, we've had that pullback to 63%, and Bitcoin still kind of slowly keeps climbing. So altcoin season really hasn't officially kicked off yet. So when that does, it's going to be a powerful ride. Get your game plan together if you plan on taking some profit, which I do. All of our game plans are going to look a little bit different, but I think it's important to lock in some profit, at least for me personally. So that's all I got. I'm glad to be back in the driver's seat, and I think we're going to have a good rest of this bull run. So just got to hang tight. There's going to be a lot of volatility, no doubt about that. And hopefully the market catches wind of kaspa, and the centralized entities, Coinbase, MicroStrategy, they help rise the market, but they're also a point where something can happen on their end, and it could actually cause the market to go down. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.